Hello and welcome to VocTer Plays The Longest Journey, episode number 31. I'm your host, Clan Mythology's vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and I am fresh off the back of receiving some StarCraft 2 coaching and beating a diamond level player. And now I'm going to read a book. The Silver Spear of Gorimon. In the glory days of Bakshiva, before the drought, when Gorimon was the greatest city in the known world, the Perek of Bakshiva decided to forge the most powerful weapon in the world. To challenge the mighty White Dragon. The Perek had grown greedy and bored, his treasure hold filled with the riches of the world, and he desired nothing except the one thing he could never have, the unborn daughter of the White Dragon. The fairest, purest, most beautiful creature in the universe. He had asked the White Dragon for her daughter's hand in marriage, but she had refused, scolding him for his insolence and warning him to keep his distance from immortals. I can't keep doing the voices. And so the Perek sought the advice of a mighty sorcerer, the dark and cruel Eos, to learn how to kill one of the Drake kin. The sorcerer told the Perek of the white silver of Mount Tyranny, the strongest substance in Arcadia, and how it could be forged by magic to kill even one of the kin. The Perek ordered his army to go north across the ocean and to bring back enough white silver to shape a weapon. When his men returned with the rare metal, the Perek ordered the finest blacksmith in Bakshiva to his castle, where Eos the sorcerer cast a spell to create an unholy forge. 10 days and 10 nights it took before the exhausted blacksmith could present a tall spear to his emperor. But before the spear could be used to kill one of the kin, it had to be bathed in blood. Beheading the poor blacksmith and the soldiers who had retrieved the white silver from Mount Tyranny, the Perek's private bath was filled with their blood. As he dropped the silver spear into the red bath, watched over by Eos, a terrible scream erupted, and steam rose up in a red, foul-smelling cloud. When the steam lifted, the blood was all gone and the spear was glowing in a deep red colour. With the terrible weapon now ready to be wielded, the Perek issued a challenge to the White Dragon, to either surrender her daughter to him for marriage, or to suffer a painful death at his hand. Enraged, the White Dragon refused him yet again and flew to meet the Perek, his sorcerer, and his 1,000-strong army on the green fields outside Gorimon. Of the magical silver spear she knew nothing, and the Perek kept it wrapped in cloth by his side. "Bring your forces around, Perek," warned the White Dragon. "If you do not, I will lay waste to them all." "I wish my men no harm," lied the Perek, "for this is between the two of us." He then rode forward, alone, and dismounted his horse, but stayed within reach of the spear. The White Dragon landed before him, and she said, "You are brave to face me like this when you know you cannot harm me." Then the Perek raised a hand as if to greet her, but it was instead assigned to his sorcerer, the terrible Eos, who cast a mighty spell to hold the White Dragon, while the Perek drew his silver spear. The White Dragon fought bravely, and she was close to escaping the sorcerer's magic. But the Perek was quick, and he thrust the magic spear into her chest. She screamed in pain and anger, and the sorcerer's spell could no longer hold her. Rising on her beautiful wings, blood pouring down on the land below, she cursed Bakshiva, her Perek, and her people for all time. Wherever the White Dragon's blood fell, the land turned arid, and grass became sand. The Perek sent his army to follow the White Dragon and to bring back her egg, but the drought grew, and within days, the once proud empire of Bakshiva was turning into a desert. Then followed a fierce storm that tore across the land for 100 days and nights, and when the dust settled, there was nothing left of Bakshiva but 2 coastal cities and a few scattered oases. It is said that in the buried ruins of a lost capital, wrapped in the arms of the Perek who dared test the immortal, rests the silver spear of Gorimon.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Okay. So I get the feeling today's going to be a lot of reading. That is not where you got that book from, is it? So anyway, that's not actually of much use to me, but that's cool.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I need to find out which 4 magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
Sure, bro. I've got plenty of time. While he's checking, I'm checking my phone. So I started my guitar course today, which is kind of awesome. It was a lot of fun. Like, it was all intro stuff, obviously, and 2 chords, A minor and E major.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Thank you. Chapter 16 in the 8th scripture, the scripture of breaking. Regarding the disc of the balance and the events that came about when the disc was broken. The scriptures tell us that the disc was kept at the Enclave for many thousands of years, safely guarded from any threat by the respect held by every man and woman for the authority of the fathers. But with dissent came disobedience, and disobedience brought immorality, and immorality begat theft. Tyrant soldiers, aided by sentinel traitors, attempted to make away with the disc, but were thwarted by the Wight of the Kin herself intervening, although forbidden to do so, on behalf of the fathers. The disc was brought safely back to the Enclave, but the threat would linger in the minds of the Minstrum and the Vestrum. So it became that the disc was melted in the forge of the Dragon's Mouth, shaped into the elements of 4 magical people, and given to these respective people for safekeeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. Okay, so I've already figured something out and I'm really excited about it. Remember at the Enclave, before I came down the stairs and I was looking at the dragon and the disc and the whole things? I have to get the 4 individual bits, put them in the holes, and then the dragon will go and breathe fire, and then it'll make the disc. And I'm really excited that I figured that out already, and that's like ages away in the game, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm going to get back into this. I'm kind of excited today. 1 stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. So, like dwarfs. 1 stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside, so people who live in woods. 1 stone to the 2 that make 1 of air and of sea. Don't know that. As maybe dragons, like they fly and they can swim. And 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces, and the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt to the righteousness of this person.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Okay, so, you know, I've got 4 people to get to get the disky disc back. I'm pretty sure I can manage that. I'm pretty good with these disky disc things. And now I have 1 more book to read. But then I'm going to have to figure out exactly where to go. I feel like it's something to do with the mariner, the guy in the sea.
Goodness,
You know, the guy I liked.
Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I'd like to learn more about dragons, about the Dragonkin.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Of course. I'll just wait for you, no problems. I've got a Kindle, I guess. It's not like I only get 15 minutes to play this game every day, or 20 minutes, knowing how slow I am. Actually stopping this recording. Well, I mean, like, tomorrow's the 1st of May, so I get to play Pokemon Ruby, and that's what I'm going to be doing for a lot of the day. I'll probably be doing that on stream, mind you, because that'll be fun. I'll also be... I've got some stuff.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay, let's read this. Secrets of the Dryad Kin by Minstrel. Forward. Oh god, how long is this book? Breathe. The Dryad Kin are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In All Tongue, they are often referred to as Drakin. In some variations of Low Tongue, Drakin. In the Southlands, the word Dragik refers specifically to the winged lizard shape, traditionally associated with the kin. In Irhad, the eternal spirits of the kin are called simply Drak, regardless of their current shape. In Stark, most cultures refer to the kin as Dragon, Drake, Dragon, though this usually refers only to the winged lizard-like shape and not to the spirit inhabiting this shape. In fact, while in Arcady, the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all. In Stark, the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stark legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, the name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations do seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Who, or what, are the Drakekin? Why not ask, who is the creator? Or what is the all? Well, the reason I'm not asking those is because this is a book on dragons, and I want to know about dragons! Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. Okay, so you don't know. To condense all knowledge of the creator into one answer is futile, as is any attempt to yawn. I'm not even tired. I'm just talking so much lately. To define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So also with the direct kin. We cannot answer who is the kin or what is the kin, but we can provide some answers to the simpler questions, the questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel, and what we have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that, together, may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Drakekin are. Born of the emptiness between the stars, reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time. Shaped in unison with the all, part of the all, yet outside the all. Drakekin, note the ancient high-tongue variation of Drakekin. Why so many variations and interpretations of the Drakekin from culture to culture? The kin, here, have always been shrouded in mystery, and from mystery rises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but tall tales and figments of a bard's fertile imagination. Okay, I'm done with reading.
Let me take that back for you.
So where am I going next? Like, I read the books I'm supposed to read. I gotta get the 4 bits of the disc. I'm gonna have to look at my diary, aren't I? Oh my god. Is it a god who fell from the stars into the ocean? Okay, yeah, oh, don't quit game, return to game. I'm pretty sure... Can I go down there? Oh, holy crap, I can go down here. So, I'm pretty sure I have to go talk to the fisherman guy. Wheel. Pool.
It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture, but I guess Magic makes everything possible.
Get it?
The water's pretty cold.
Can I pull this lever? Oh, it's a wheel. Well, can I wheel this wheel?
It's a rusty wheel. It's stuck.
Can I unstick it with a screwdriver? No. Okay, let's stop being stupid. I feel like I've done everything I need to here. So, I think I need to go visit the Mariner. Mariner. See, like here, the disc bit, and then brrr, breathe fire, and then disc. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Out to the pier. Oh, I don't have to talk to him. He does know about the sea. I hate you,
Hello.
Never.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
So you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Bye.
Okay, you were useless. But I just had a thought. I actually don't want to talk to this guy yet. How do I get back to the sea? Okay, here we go. Because I just thought of something. And I don't have enough time to actually talk to cool Mariner guy, who is the guy who's definitely going to help me. He might even have the god in that chest. But I have a plan of the one thing I definitely need to do before I stop playing today. Because otherwise I will forget to do it. And I feel like it might become important in the future. Because I have a job that I haven't finished yet.
Hey, you! What's going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
I wasn't around, sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the rolling man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery. Weren't you supposed to make a delivery to the rolling man?
I did.
Yes, I was.
Then what in the deepest, darkest recesses of Mount Tyranny are you doing here? Get to it and remember to get his signature.
Wait, did I not even get his signature? Oh my god. Whatever. Anyway, I'll do that tomorrow. That's a tomorrow thing. Tomorrow's in the future. Guys, I am done for now. I'm totally bushed. I need to go eat. I've been working all day, in fact, all day. And it is time I managed to get some food in me and relax. So thanks very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow here on YouTube with some more Longest Journey. But if you're interested in watching me play other games, I will be playing Pokemon over at twitch.tv/VocTer Gaming. And also, we'll be commentating on some StarCraft 2, which I hear is pretty fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.